and make our final decision about how we're going to handle our um, fish. We can also assemble our Caesar salads and have them in the fridge ready to go. And today with dinner we will be watching Food Wars, which is an anime. It's either that or House. So I'm thinking after the relocation is complete and we're in our new location, I might want to do a whole month where every day I cook a recipe from Food Wars. Right now I don't have breakfast. So hungry. Oh no! Why didn't you eat breakfast? If I could shove some food through the camera, I would, but unfortunately they have not invented Wonkavision yet. I wish I could feed people that way. What would you normally eat for breakfast, me and Googie? I like finding out what people eat normally. Like, what is a routine breakfast where you're at? I just woke up and started working on the computer. Ah, yes. Well, at least now you have some inspiration to start thinking about what you want to eat later. Make something delicious, maybe? Or eat some junk food. Both are viable options and perfectly acceptable to me. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love homemade food, but I will not say no to McDonald's. You are a tea for breakfast type, don't need much, prefer to eat more at lunchtime. I need to start remembering to drink my green tea in the morning. I got in the habit of it for a little while and then I spaced out and forgot to do the thing. Down on food, got a big belly over the winter. Yeah, I got a little chubby. Just I wish I had somewhere to go swimming on a regular basis, you know? Swimming is a great way to exercise. And it's friendly on the joints because I have joint problems. McDonald's for a while, you can't stand the smell anymore. Yeah. One of the reasons I've always worked in food service is they feed you, usually. You get a shift meal. So for a while there when I was younger, that meant that I always had one guaranteed meal every day. And then when I got older, it was just because I like food. Swim is boring. Oh, I'm used to swimming alone. I just like the exercise. It's very calming to be in water. Like when I was younger, my parents had a pool at the house I grew up in. And when I was younger, if I couldn't sleep, I'd go out at like 2 a.m. and go and sit in the pool in the middle of the night and just float around. Usually, after floating around for like an hour to 30 minutes to an hour, I could sleep. So, something very calming about floating around in the water in the middle of the night. You have to pay half the price of burgers if you eat them. Oh yeah, it's not a standard rule, but most places will give you one meal as long as it's not outrageous. You know, if it's like ridiculous and you're eating the most expensive thing on the menu, usually they have rules. Like when I worked for Beth's Cafe, the rule was no steaks, no shakes, no bakes. You could eat pretty much anything else, but you couldn't have any steaks, you couldn't have any of the baked goods, and you couldn't